Our Charlotte plan doesn't typically have a Alice in Wonderland secret hidden room. That was a custom modification that we did just for Make-A-Wish. There's very tall ceilings in the garage, and the architect looked at that and said, you know, it would be really neat as if we use that space somehow, and we created a secret passage into that space. He had the idea to create a hidden rabbit hole that went down into this attic space. The artist for the Alice in Wonderland playroom was Amy Anderson, and she did an amazing job.
I'm an artist, and I've been an artist since I can remember. I started doing it professionally when I was 16. Jamie from Walker Home Design and I have been doing Make-A-Wish rooms together for the last 5 years, ever since I moved to Utah. Jamie gave me a broad idea of what he was looking for as far as where he wanted placement on things. And then I actually came in and came up with a lot of my own ideas and said, well, what if we made this part a house and this part a house? He knows me by now, as many rooms as we've done together, that it's never going to turn out the way his plan is, because I'm the artist. I turn it into what it is.
To notice that she was just a little more lethargic and not her normal self, and her stomach looked really swollen, which I thought was weird. So that night we were feeling her stomach, and we both felt this hard lump. So the next morning, the day after her 6th birthday, I took her into our pediatrician, and he felt her stomach, and he said, you guys need to go up to primaries immediately, Primary Children's Hospital. So we got there. She had the ultrasound of her intestines, and the tech wouldn't say anything and had this look on his face, and they sent us to the ER, and a surgeon came in and said, we need to get her back. She went back, and by that time it was late at night. It was like 9 o'clock at night. So my husband and I were the only ones in the waiting room. I knew it was cancer. So I was already crying, and my husband, he's Mr. Optimistic. He's like, I'm sure it's not. When the surgeon came out and talked to us, he said, it's cancer. We found tumors all there. We took out the biggest 7-inch one. And because of that surgeon, we found out the next morning that it was Burkitt's lymphoma, and it was determined that she was stage 3.